Hey makers, this is Dhruvin and I come up with another step-by-step tutorial series for Power BI beginners. Yes, this is completely beginner-friendly course where I'm going to talk about complete Power BI from scratch in detail. So, without further delay, let's start this journey. This course is 100% free and all the 18 episodes of this course you can look at by watching this complete playlist. So do check it out, the link in the description box. So without further delay, let's get started. So very first thing I just wanted to tell you that I have divided this complete series into 18 different parts. So what we are going to talk about in each part, let's have a quick look. In the first part of this series, we will talk about the introduction of the Power BI. We will talk about how you can install your Power BI desktop, how you can get started with that, what are the things which you need to know before you get started with the Power BI. So it's basically the introduction and prerequisites class. In class number 2, basically we start our practical journey of creating the Power BI report from scratch. We will check the different methods to import the data from the different data sources. In class number 3, we will perform the ETL or data cleaning on our Power BI data. We will talk about the different Power Query operations to clean our data in detail. In class number 4, we will talk about the relationships in the Power BI. Modeling in the Power BI is very important aspects. We need to talk about what are the different type of relationships available in the world of Power BI. You can create one-to-many, many-to-many, one-to-end. What kind of relationships are available? We'll talk about everything in detail with the practical scenarios. Class number 5 is all about organizing your data with different kind of groups and bins into the Power BI. It's a very useful concept which you can leverage with your real life practical cases. In class number 6, we will be talking about the different type of available filters in the Power BI. Whenever we are creating any Power BI report, it is providing the different kind of filtering capability. You can create the page level filter, visual level filter, report level filter. What are all those filter types and what are the use cases around that? We will try to explore that in class number 6. Class number 7 is all about the different techniques for navigating through your visual element. Whenever you create any Power BI report or visualization, always it is having different kind of features like drill down feature, drill up feature, or going to next level of hierarchy. What exactly those features are, we'll talk about in depth in class number 7. Class number 8 is again very important topic where we will start our journey by writing some sort of DAX expression in the world of Power BI. What is DAX? How you can write the formula? What kind of expression you can build up over there? How without knowing any programming or without knowing complex logic you can build the measures into your Power BI report? We'll talk about into that particular class. Class number 9. We will talk about some advanced Power BI topic where, let's say for an example, if you have table, matrix or any kind of chart, and let's say if you want to apply any kind of conditional formatting or those stuff, how you can do that in the world of Power BI. We'll talk about those techniques in detail in this class. Class number 10, we will be focusing more on the UI part and theming part. So again, once our report is being developed, again, the theming is very important aspect for any organization. Nowadays, different companies are having different theming schema or different branding element for their company. So how you can brand your element or how you can structure your element in a way that your report looks nicer, cleaner and consistent throughout your entire organization. How you can build up your own custom theme, we'll talk about that in detail in class number 10. Class number 11, we will try to explore the different type of custom visuals available in the world of Power BI. What is custom visual and what are the ready to use custom visual available into the market? We'll try to explore that in detail in this particular class. Then, in class number 12, we will be trying to explore one interesting topic called bookmark and selection pane in the world of Power BI. What is that? Exactly we will be going to talk about in that particular class in detail over that. In class number 13, we will start our journey by exploring the mobile-friendly report. Again, Today we are living in an era where mobile friendliness for event report is very important, because most of the high profile company managers and all, they are trying to access their analytics from the mobile most of the time. So it is a necessary that you should know the mobile responsive report development as well. So we'll explore that during that part. In class number 14, we will talk about how you can publish your report and how you can share that report with the different people. We'll try to explore that part in class number 14. After that, once your report is done and it is shared with the people, we will talk about what is dashboard in the world of Power BI and how you can start creating your dashboard from the scratch. We'll talk about into that class. In class number 16, we will try to explore the Power BI service in the detail. In Power BI, generally we are having Power BI desktop and Power BI service. What exactly it is, we are going to talk about in a while, in few minutes. But again, here we will try to explore the different features or different capabilities available into Power BI service. Then we will be talking about one of the interesting concept into Power BI, which is Power BI apps. What exactly do we mean by Power BI apps and what you can accomplish with that, we'll talk about in the class number 17. And at the very end, in class number 18, we will be going to talk about licensing in the Power BI, where we will be talking about the each aspect of licensing of 2025 of Power BI in detail over there. So without further delay, let's get started. So this is the overall agenda that I'm going to cover up in next 18 session into Power BI. Again, I just want this complete training program fully interactive with you guys. I know this is the YouTube video, so probably you will not be able to talk with me directly, but at least you guys can give the reactions at least into the comment section, right? So let's say for an example, whenever you think that okay, this content is really helpful to you, just tell in the comment section that yes, I'm done by watching the first video, or maybe whatever you feel about this video, please share it into comment section, so at least I will get to know that okay, you guys are watching it and at least it is helping you. So in future, if I am creating another next step-by-step series, I am getting encouraged by looking at these comments and all. Okay, so do commenting out, so at least I will know that what do you feel about this overall course. Okay, now let me get started with this course by introduction about me. So first of all, let me just introduce myself. Most of you have heard about me from my YouTube channel, where I'm publishing lots of content on the Power Platform and all. So my name is Dhruvin. I'm Microsoft MVP and Microsoft certified trainer. I'm working as AI and Power Platform practice lead in one of the company, and I'm a YouTuber, founder, and international speaker, where I'm conducting the different session across the globe. Basically, Power Platform is something which is my subject matter expertise, and nowadays I'm focusing more on AI and more automotive process, specifically in the Copilot space. So whenever you can see the word power in the world of Power Platform, like Power Apps, Power Automate, Power BI, Power Virtual Agent, which is called as Copilot Studio nowadays, Power Pages, this is what my subject matter expertise is. Apart from that, I have worked lots of things into my SharePoint as well as M365 as well as Dynamics side as well. So basically, I'm in this industry since last 10 plus years. So working with so many projects, working with so many companies. This is the method that I just build up for my subscribers, that at least you can learn something from me. So let me tell you, I'm a founder of two companies. One company is a training company, which is powerplatformtrainings.com. Underneath powerplatformtrainings.com, we are conducting the different live training program, because on YouTube, most probably I have the content available for learning purpose. But sometimes when we are learning, we feel that we still something we are missing. We need some sort of mentorship, right? So that's the reason why I have the live courses, and so far 1,000+ students have been trained from my live training program as well. Generally, I'm conducting the live training program during weekends or sometimes weekdays in the evening time, so you can able to join it out, you can clear your doubts. It's a two-way communication, and obviously the content will be different into live program because it's more a polished version of the industry standard and all. But again, YouTube is the platform which has given me a lot, so on YouTube as well I'm providing lots of free content as well. So if you do not afford the training program and all, so at least you can go through the YouTube playlist, at least you can learn something from there. But again, from live training program, obviously, like it is more like a mentorship program as well as step by step program. So your learning process become a little bit faster over there. So yeah, if you wish to enroll yourself, you can always connect us. So basically, I'm a founder of two companies, as I said, powerplatformtrainings.com, which is my training company, and another company is consultation company. Basically, we are purely into B2B consultation, where we provide the solution to the businesses. So that is underneath Lotus Mindtech. We are having very less customer base. We are not like a big company. We are a very small company. But yeah, I'm proud of whatever I'm doing right now. So yeah, that's pretty much it all about me. Most of on my YouTube, you can find the 1,000+ videos and 50K plus subscriber base, and probably most of my content is around Power Platform only. I started my journey initially with the Power BI and then Power Apps and then Power Automate and Copilot, and nowadays focusing more onto AI space. Okay, if you want to follow me on my social media handles, just click on this link. This link is also available in the description box, which is linktree/Dhruvin.Shah. And when you open that out, you can see all the latest training program, my YouTube, my website, my Instagram account, my LinkedIn account, my LinkedIn page. Every link is available over here. So these are the places where you can follow me on all my social media handles. And I would encourage that at least follow me on Instagram, because this is the platform where I'm uploading lots of short content in the Power Platform. And nowadays I have seen that most of us are scrolling the Instagram reel, right? So when we are scrolling the reels, right, why don't you learn something along with me? So at least you can learn few things on Power Apps or Power Automate or Power BI on Instagram while scrolling the reel, right? Isn't it cool concept? Because we just wasted our time most of the time by watching some sort of content which is not even relevant, right? So at that time, if few words you will hear, at least it will make your day. That's the reason why I'm posting nowadays some sort of Instagram shorts and all. So you can follow me over there. Apart from that, you can follow me on LinkedIn and any other social media handles. And obviously on YouTube, I'm always posting. It is always my one of the favorite content platform. So yeah, you can just have it over there. Apart from that, you can follow me on my Twitter account as well, where I'm publishing the lots of content on the new features and everything. So you can have it over there. Okay. Apart from that, in the description box, there is a community link as well available, which is like a Teams community link. So in that community link, you can join it out, and maybe on that platform I will try to make it more live. So if you have any question related to this particular training on Power BI, where I'm posting different content, maybe you can just join that Teams community, and probably if you have a question, ask over there. Or maybe I would say always use the comment box of the YouTube to ask your question. So here I can easily post it out. Apart from that, that community as well, you can join it out if you want. Okay, so that's pretty much it all about me. So now let's talk about what we are going to talk about in today's class. Today's class is the first class, so I just wanted to be a more relaxed class today. So we are not going to do lots of hard learning in the first class itself. And again, what I would say is, every class from 1 to 18, at the end we will play one quiz. Okay, and the quiz is something you need to play along with me. So you need to answer the quiz question into the comment section, and when you are answering it, do not see the above answers. Just give the answers by your heart. So at least I know that out of this video how much thing you learn. Okay, and at least giving the comment that I watch it, so at least I know that what you are doing over there. Okay, so let's get started. So in today's class, we are first starting the introduction of the Power BI, that what exactly this Power BI as a product is, what you can achieve with the help of Power BI, what are the use cases around Power BI, what are the tools to use to create the Power BI report. We'll talk about all of those aspects in detail in today's class. Second thing I'm going to talk about is how you can do the installation of your Power BI desktop. So we'll do the step-by-step installation. If you don't know anything about installing, you can just do it over there. Then we will take the overall tour of Power BI desktop, that exactly the studio, how it looks like when you install it. And at last I will play the quiz question and answer, and don't forget to answer that into comment section. Okay, so let's get started our journey by starting with the introduction of Power BI. So first of all, let me talk about a little bit history or background around Power Platform, and then we will talk about Power BI in depth over that. So first of all, what is Power Platform? Microsoft Power Platform is a low-code, no-code platform that spans across Office 365, Azure, Dynamics 365, and standalone applications. And basically, it's a low-code, no-code platform. For that, you don't need to learn any kind of programming language or any kind of specialized skill over there. If you just know the basic reasoning, basic logicking, you can simply work on the Power Platform. With Power Platform, you can build the enterprise level solution. Now, in the Power Platform, what are the main key products are available and what are the use cases around that? Let me just talk about at very high level over there. So in the world of Power Platform spectrum, mainly the 5 products are there. Number 1, Power BI. Number 2, Power Apps. Number 3, Power Pages. Number 4, Power Automate. And number 5, Copilot Studio. Earlier, this product was known as Power Virtual Agents. Okay. Now, let's talk about what is the purpose of each of these products over here. So basically, Power BI is something which is useful for business intelligence report. What do we mean by BI? BI's full form is business intelligence, which means that you can create the different business analytics and different business intelligence report for your end users, for your consumers, and build the beautiful dashboard and report for your need. What is Power Apps? Power Apps is basically the business application development tool. What is business application? Let's say for an example, whenever you think you want to take some input from your customer or end user, and for them you want to build some sort of application for themselves, like leave application system, onboarding application system, let's say HRMS system, all of those things you can build up with the help of Power Apps. Again, each of this product which is available underneath Power Platform spectrum, it is a big product nowadays. Even if you talk about Power BI, today Power BI is a part of Microsoft Fabric. Microsoft Fabric is, again, there are many things underneath that umbrella. You can do data factory, you can do data science, you can do lots of other activities over there. And Power BI is one of the components of the Fabric as well. Similar way, Power Apps has also some sub-products like Canvas application, model-driven application. Again, both of these two application learning process is also a big. I mean, it's not a very small module. There are lots of things available into each component over there. Okay. Next, we are having the Power Pages. Basically, it is useful for public-facing website creation. So whenever you want to create any public-facing interfaces, like let's say for an example, you want to create supplier portal for your company where, any external users can be part of your company and, they can just access your data as well as they can submit their query. If you have those kind of requirements, you can always create Power Pages for that. Next, we are having Power Automate, where we can create the automation process in different way with the low code. In Power Automate as well, there are many different things. There are cloud flows, there are business process flows, there are desktop flow. So many different things are involved into that. So basically it is useful for process automation and no front end is required for that, only backend processes, and you can simply automate that over there. And last, we are having the Copilot Studio. Copilot Studio is something which is useful for AI generated chatbots or AI generated agent development. You can create your own custom Copilot over there. You can completely create autonomous agent for that as well, where your entire thing will be in autonomous fashion. Alright, so lots of use cases around Copilot Studio as well, like you can train your own agent with a custom knowledge base. If you ask the question, it will answer you. Even let's say sometimes people are asking the question, it will look at your own trained knowledge source, get the answer from that, automatically reply over that, understand the human language, understand the human emotion, and then give the personalized message. Okay, that entire thing you can do it with the help of Copilot Studio. Okay, so these are the main 5 products underneath this Power Platform umbrella. Underneath my powerplatformtrainings.com, my own training company, we are having the separate training program for each detailed module. If you want to look at those information, you can always visit out our website over there. Okay, but yeah, let's park that now. These are main 5 products, right? Now the question arises that, okay, what this 5 product is backed by behind the scene. So this entire Power Platform is backed by Dataverse behind the scene. So Dataverse is not just relational database, but apart from that, it provides you much more information. It offers you security. It offers your, it basically stores your all the code file or whatever apps or flows or Power Pages that you are creating behind the scene is backed by Dataverse. Okay, earlier name was Dataverse, was CDS, which is Common Data Service. People who are from Dynamics background, they already about this particular terminology. Okay, apart from that, what makes this Power Platform special is its data connector. Data connector means there are 1400 plus data connectors are available, like plug and play connector, which you can simply connect to your application, and it just makes your life simpler. Okay, so those data connectors as well available in the world of Power BI, which you can leverage it out. And again, we are having one more interesting product called AI Builder. This entire Power Platform is backed by AI Builder. With this AI Builder as well, you can do lots of things. Basically, you can write your own custom prompt. Sometimes if you want to find out some sort of sentiment analysis, sometimes you want to do form processing, invoice processing, everything you can do with the help of AI Builder. In Power BI as well, behind the scenes, some AI services we can leverage with the help of AI over there. In moving forward in upcoming class, we will talk more about that in detail over there. But yeah, this is the overall agenda, or this is the overall idea about the Power Platform that I wanted to talk about over here. Now, into this particular series, we are specifically going to talk about Power BI in depth. So our highlight or our focus will be in the Power BI space. So what exactly this Power BI is, and what exactly it does, and why Power BI? Let's try to find out this question over here. So let me tell you, Power BI is basically a business intelligence tool, right? Basically, it is useful for reporting purpose, dashboard creation. You can create beautiful chart, beautiful dashboard. You can do your data analytics. You have the raw data. You can convert into some sort of chart and give the business a meaningful data. For that, mainly the Power BI is useful over there. Just imagine you are running a business and you are having the different data point, right? But these data points are useless until and unless it will not giving you the meaningful information. So Power BI is a software, or Power BI is a tool which is basically used to converting your raw data into meaningful business data, so that you can improve your business processes, you can improve your business sales. If you are into finance, you can improve your sales. If you are in education, you can improve your services. If you are into manufacturing, you can see, okay, how much every plant is doing consumption with the different kind of resources. Or let's say, for an example, if you are into HR on onboarding, you can know that, okay, what is your employee utilization over there. So different use cases and different verticals, everywhere the Power BI can be useful. And I'm glad to say that mostly all the Fortune 500 companies nowadays are leveraging this Power BI capability. It's very easy to learn, very easy to adopt, and you can create the report by your own. At least I can give you a guarantee that by end of this training program, or by end of this series, you will be able to create at least 1 or 2 reports. And if you are creating those reports, share it on LinkedIn, tag me over there, so at least I know that how many of you have performed those practicals as well. Okay, so let's get started by understanding why Power BI, why we should learn this. So let me just tell you one interesting thing about Power BI, that whenever we are talking about the tool like Power BI or maybe its competitors, right, the first question arises that, okay, when I'm learning the Power BI, do I need to pay any amount, or do I need to buy any software? So let me tell you, Power BI development is basically done in the Power BI desktop, and Power BI desktop is 100% free. You don't need to pay for any kind of licenses for Power BI. So remember that thing. First of all, it's free. So during learning, you don't need to buy any particular thing over there. Okay. Second important aspect of Power BI is providing the real-time dashboard and interactive reports. You can create so beautiful report. And again, like sometimes you have a need, like if you are into manufacturing plant and maybe your transactions are happening on every second and you want to build some sort of analytics on top of that. So real-time analytics as well you can do with the help of Power BI. Again, in Power BI, not only real-time, but let's say sometimes you want to analyze your historical data, historical trends, or maybe the future trend. Based on that, you want to predict something. Those things as well you will be able to achieve with the help of Power BI. So again, it's a very useful tool in that case. Okay, next what we want to understand here is Power BI is again understand the natural language query, and again it provide the AI insight as well. Nowadays AI, we are hearing this word everywhere, right? So without AI, we can't imagine the latest or newer generation software, right? Gone are those days, or gone are those time when in 2020, 2021 or 2023 we were just developing a normal Power BI report or just normal Power Apps on normal Copilot. Nowadays every customer, every businesses want to leverage the AI and how Power BI can behind that. And that's the reason in 2025 I need to refresh my entire Power BI series again, just because of lots of things is changing to the product. And my duty is you always aware about the latest thing from my channel. So that's the reason this series also been introduced over here. So basically the Power BI is something which is again understand the natural language. Their visualization has improved a lot. Like if you just talk about the Power BI in 2020 versus Power BI in 2025, it improved a lot. It has lots of AI visuals natively inside the Power BI itself. Like Q&A visualization is a perfect example of that. Root cause analysis, if you want to do it, you can do it over there. Key influencer visual is again a very good example around that, right? So those things you can do it over here. Again, like AI can automatically detect that, okay, where you have anomalies in your data and all of those things you will be able to do it inside the Power BI itself over there. Okay, so on my screen you can see that this is the example of Q&A where someone asks the question and it generates the chart over here for them, right? So this is what you can do with the help of Power BI over here. Again, what makes this product more special is, guys, it is not only rigid to out of the box visualization, but sometimes it is having a big visualization gallery as well. 600 plus custom visuals are available free into Microsoft App Source. Those app source visuals, and those are the something which is developed by the community people, which is available for free download, free trial, and maybe you can just plug and play and use it out. Some of the visuals are paid as well. Like some of the popular companies into visualization, they are having their dedicated visuals develop over there. They just provide it. You just buy their license and plug and play and just create the reporting around that, because obviously Power BI natively supports so many different visualization. 40 plus visuals are there into the world of Power BI. But again, sometimes the business needs are very complex, or business need require some different type of visualization. At the time we always need to go with a custom visualization over there. We have dedicated session on the custom visuals, so at that time we will talk more about in detail during that time. But again, this is also make this product very, very special. Okay, again, for any particular product to survive in the market, the main aspect is the integration. So Power BI is something which is easily integrate with the Excel, PowerPoint, SharePoint, Microsoft Teams. Even let's say if you are building the Canvas application, model driven application, or Dynamics 365 application, everywhere you can integrate your report. Again, Power BI is providing one amazing capability of Power BI embedded. Let's say for an example, if you have your own public facing website, on your public facing website you just want to create beautiful report for yourself, you can just embed your report into your website as well. Isn't it cool? That third party integration also make this product so special. Okay, now let me talk about one more interesting thing about Power BI. Again, I spoke about that in the beginning of the session itself, that Power BI is the largest global footprint. Like if you look at the entire global map, most of all the companies, as I said, they are using the Power BI. Again, the good thing is about this software is it is available into 43 different languages. So if I have observed that people who are from Europe, or people who are from the other part of the world, basically they are having their own regional languages and they prefer to use the software into the regional languages. So it is offered the different languages. Even you can open the same Power BI desktop into Chinese, or maybe same Power BI desktop into French language, or maybe if you are having, I don't know the more language. Basically I'm from India, so I know basically Hindi, English, and maybe my native language Gujarati. But worldwide 43 language support, it's a big one. Next, it is providing the different data centers. So primary and backup data centers worldwide. 40 different data centers across the globe are available at this point. These stats are something which I pick up from the official Microsoft slides. These are changing by the time. if you are watching today and maybe if you are watching after 1 year, probably these states may be changed. But this is the overall idea I'm just talking about, because in the world of data, it is very, very important, because sometimes if you are in US or if you are in Australia or maybe you are in India, most of the time government prefer that their customer data or their business data do not go outside of the regional boundary, so that they are having the different data centers. So let's say, for an example, if you are in US and if you are having healthcare data, probably that data will not cross the US boundary, basically, right? So that is also coming up with a great capabilities. Okay, specifically they are having the national clouds as well. Specifically for US government, they have dedicated cloud, and for China and Germany as well, even for Australia as well, they have that. Okay, so this is what make this product so special. Now, this is what I just taken as a reference over here, that it is called as a Magic Quadrant. And what is Magic Quadrant? It is not the Microsoft who is publishing this Gartner Magic Quadrant. It is a third party analysis that is done, the similar product available in the market. So in the business intelligence world, there are many different products are available. You can see in this particular spectrum, Microsoft is at the top over here. Okay, and again, this is I have taken the June 2024 reference. I haven't taken any 2025 reference, but again, Microsoft is leading the BI world at this point. Okay, you can see that its competitors are also here, like Click is there, Salesforce is there, SAP is there. Okay, every different product has the BI inside it, but again, Microsoft is leading that particular product in every aspect, with respect to feature, with respect to functionality, with respect to pricing, because pricing is again a very key aspect whenever we are using this kind of BI software, right? It should not be that much of expensive and all. So that makes this product so special. Okay, so this is all about, I wanted to talk about the initial starting of the Power BI. Okay, now what we need to start as a next step is we need to start installing the Power BI desktop on our screen. So let's get started by installing the Power BI desktop journey from scratch with me over here. So now let's see how we can download the Power BI desktop. To download the Power BI desktop, this is one link that I am going to provide in the description box. So do check it out over there and open that link over here. Basically, this is the official link of Microsoft from where you can download the Power BI desktop. Microsoft official source is the perfect platform. It is good if you download it from there. You do not use any third-party tool or third-party software to download the Power BI desktop. Power BI desktop is 100% free. You don't require or you don't need to pay any additional thing for you. So you can simply download it in your computer. Okay, but before we download it, we need to understand a couple of prerequisites for downloading the Power BI desktop. Okay, so over here on the screen, you can see two options, download now and advanced download option. Simply clicking on advanced download option over here. From there, depending on your system version, you can choose the appropriate version of Power BI desktop. Over here, if you look at here, you need to select the language over here, that okay, which language pack you want to choose it for your Power BI desktop, and you can able to change it later on as well. Okay, and again, almost like file size is 634 MB. That is the setup file size over here. And over here, if you look at the system requirement, this is what the system requirement it is. Okay, you should have Windows 10, 11 or Windows Server 2016 or 2019, and minimum IE or greater version of the browser is required. Okay, and available in both the version 32-bit and 64-bit. So depending on your system, you can choose the appropriate version of Power BI desktop. Again, I would say is Power BI desktop is sometimes heavy software. Okay, so minimum I would say you should have 8 GB of RAM as well in your computer, then it will work very smoothly. Okay, more is better. Even 16 GB if you have, it will run more smoothly over there. And probably if you are having even SSD for that as well, the Power BI desktop will run smoothly. For HDD, basically I have seen that okay, the performance is good but not like the best manner. But again, like when you are learning, I would say do not spend too much money on resources. Whatever computer or whatever resource you have right now, just install it over there. Okay, now let's download the setup over there. So there is an install instruction also provided over here. Let's scroll up a little bit and there is an option download. When you click on download, you just need to select 64-bit version or a 32-bit version you want to download. Generally, most of the computers nowadays having the 64-bit, but again, check your computer configuration by going into your C drive and maybe just check your PC configuration, and depending on that, just download the appropriate version from here. I'm downloading 64-bit version over here. Let's click on start download, and basically this will start downloading this thing over here. Depending on your internet connection, it will take some time while it is downloading. If you are watching still so far, make sure you press the subscribe button on my channel, which is available just down below this video, as well as you hit thumbs up over there. If you subscribe it, what benefit you will get it, at least when I publish the next video of the same series, you will be getting notified. So you don't need to check out my channel every time. At least you will get the email notification, as well as you will get that in your feed available, okay? Or whenever I have some other programs, you will get all the up-to-date information there. So make sure you hit subscribe button, press the bell notification, as well as click on thumbs up on this video. So even in your history, when you want to go back, always YouTube create the playlist for the like video. So you don't need to find out, you always have liked one, and you can just watch that again whenever you wanted to do it again, okay? So while it is downloading, just do this activity, and now it is downloading successfully, okay? Let me open up my download folder and let me start installation of that thing. So what I'm downloading over here is, this is my setup which is just been downloaded over here. So what you need to do now is just double click on that, and as soon as you double click on it, basically it will start installing the Power BI desktop. Again, for installation of Power BI desktop, sometimes you require the administrative privileges. So if you are installing in your company and probably they have blocked the installation at that time, maybe you need to tell your administrator to install it out. So now let's just select this out. So I'm just selecting the language as English, and now let's click on next to install this out. So click on next, and again, as this administrative feature, so easy, basically just popping up me this, that do you trust this application, just click on yes, and basically it will start the installation process over there for yourself. Again, this process will take some time. Again, it's depending on your hardware configuration of your computer. If you are having HDD, and maybe if you are having lesser RAM, probably it will take some more time to install this out, okay? So let's wait for the next step to appear over here, and then we will proceed from there. And it just opened up this next step. Now you simply need to click on next step over here, and first of all you need to accept the terms and condition for the license agreement. Again, as I said, it's a free software, so you can simply accept this out and simply clicking on next button over here. So I'm clicking on next, and first of all you need to choose the installation path where you want to install this software. By default it is installing your C drive program files, and underneath that it will create a folder called Power BI desktop. But depending on your requirement, you can change the drive path if you want. I'm not changing anything at this point. Let's click on next, and now let's click on install, and basically this will create the Power BI desktop shortcut as well over here. Let's click on install, and this will basically start installing the Power BI desktop in your computer. It will take some time, and basically you can always track the status over here with the status progress bar. So I am pausing over here video a little bit and let it to be finished over here. And here I am, it's almost about to finish. Let it to be, and let's see how it goes. It's still progressing. Depending on your as I said, depending on your computer configuration, it will take some time to install this out. And here I am, my Power BI desktop has been successfully installed over here. It just take around 3 to 4 minutes to finish my overall installation process. But if it is taking more for you, that's totally fine, okay? Just be patient and it will be installed it for you. Just click on finish button at the end, and we are all done with our Power BI desktop installation. And once you click on finish, basically it will just open up the Power BI desktop over here. So you can see that my Power BI desktop has been launched over here, and let it to be open, and let's see how it looks like. And the next topic we will going to talk about is overall tour of the Power BI desktop. So what exactly the overall thing looks like over here, we will try to explore it out over there. Okay, so this is what my Power BI screen looks like. So earlier as well I had the Power BI desktop already installed. So couple of things I can see over here. You can simply clicking on home option over here, and basically you can just start creating the fresh report from scratch over there. So currently I'm on home. Let's click on simply the blank report available over here from the home screen, and basically it is opening the blank page like this for Power BI desktop. And this is the place where you are doing your overall development of your Power BI. Now let's try to explore it, what exactly this studio is offering to you over here. So this is the place which you need to deal every day when you are working with the Power BI. So whenever we are working with any product or any software, it is good to understand, and when you are opening that for the first time, at least you should know some sort of basic terminology of Power BI desktop over there. So let's try to explore out couple of options. Again, let me tell you, this entire Power BI is inspired from Microsoft Office as well, right? When you were in the college or when you are working in any profession, right? You know, did anyone teach you how to create PowerPoint presentation? No, right? You just open the PowerPoint, you just explore the option, and you started creating the slide, right? So similar way, like over here as well, I don't need to teach you like each and every option. I'll just guide you that, okay, these are the different options available. Now when requirement come up into picture, depending on that, we will pick up the right option from here and place it our element and build our report over there. Okay, but let's take an overall tour over here, what exactly this Power BI is offering over here to you. Okay, so first of all, let's explore about this home option over here. So underneath home option, you can see couple of different available option over here. Like here you can do the different data related activity, query related activity. If you want to insert any new visuals or want to do any calculation, or want to add any sensitivity label, or want to even publish the report, or wanted to use Copilot in the Power BI, everything is available on the home over here. Apart from that, cut, copy, paste, format, printer, these are the also option available over here. Then we are having the second tab over here called insert option. Insert option is basically useful to insert the different element on your page. And if I talk about this overall Power BI studio, so overall this is called as always your ribbon. Okay, this is your ribbon. Then over here on the left hand side, you are having your left navigation where you can see the different kind of view. What are those view? We will talk about in the detail. On the right hand side, you can see the overall visualization section and data section over here. And this is the center section. In center section, basically all your report element will be placed. So over here, you are placing different chart, different visualization, and simply prepare your report over here. So in this center section, basically you are doing that entire activity. Now, let's talk about this option side by side. So as I said, insert menu has different option to insert different shapes or insert different visualization, or if you want to create any other page and all, you can do everything from the insert option. Then you are having the third option called modeling option. So modeling tab in the ribbon basically enables the additional data modeling capability, like adding a custom column and calculation or measures and DAX expression. That is all something which you can do it over here from the modeling option. Then similar like other Office product, you are basically having the view option. View option is basically responsible for, let's say if you want to set it up any kind of theming, or let's say page layout, or maybe bookmark or selection pane, or let's say if you just want to analyze your overall report performance and all, you can simply use out this option. Next, we are having the optimize option over here. Using that, basically you can simply improve your Power BI report performance. Next, we are having help option where it is providing some reference link for official Microsoft blogs over there. And external tools, like in your computer, if you have installed any external tools, which is third-party tool which are available to make the life simpler into the Power BI, those are available over here underneath external tools. Now, if you look at the left-hand side section over here, basically it is providing you the different views. So the first view is the report view, where your report visualization is placing over here. Okay. Then you are having the table view. So let's say for an example, if you have loaded any data over here, probably you can see that data into tabular format over here. Then third, you are having the relationship view over here. So model view it is called as. So basically it will show you the relationship between the tables. Right now we haven't added anything, so it's not showing me anything over here. But let's say in future classes when we start building our report, it will be showing some data over here as well. Then you are having Dex Viewer as well. So if you are writing any complex queries, or if you just wanted to check out your Dex expressions result or query result, basically you simply run over here and check it out over here. Okay, so it is looking like this. Then on the right hand side, basically you are having the filter pen. What exactly the filter pen is, what exactly it does, we are having the dedicated session for it. At that time we will talk about it in detail. And apart from that, we are having the data section where you can load all your data over here. We have visualization section. From there you can add the different visual in your Power BI report over here. And filter pen, as I said, we will talk about in detail into upcoming future session. Okay, so this is the overall tour of the Power BI desktop, which I just wanted to give it to you over here at the very high level. You can just explore these options out by your own and just tell me in the comment section what you have explored over there. Okay, so at least I know that you will do a little bit things in your homework. So from this first class, what is your homework? Your homework is you need to install your Power BI desktop. Second homework you need to do here is you need to explore out these different options over here and need to tell me in the comment section that what are the key 5 features you like about these different options available over here. Okay, so I will see that I would like to see that into comment section. So always be interactive with me over there, so you can enjoy this overall training program with me. Okay, so yeah, that's pretty much it. Now it's finally the quiz time. Okay, so you need to answer your questions into the comment section of the quiz. Okay, so let's say if the question number is 1, what will be the answer? A, B, C, D. You just need to add over there. Okay, so let's play the quiz round now. So at the quiz time, the number 1 question we have is, we can use Power BI for which purpose? Option A, data collection. Option B, data visualization. Option C, software development. And option D, web hosting. Which one is correct one? You just need to answer in the comment section. Question number 2, true or false? I can create real-time report with Power BI. Is this statement is true or false? Question 3, to insert a shape, which ribbon option you can use in the Power BI? Home, insert, modeling or view? Answer as A, B, C or D. Okay. Question number 4. To check out the performance of the report, which menu option is useful in the Power BI? It's a tricky question. I didn't talk about in detail into the class, but you need to figure it out by your own on the homework. Okay, option A, file. Option B, view. Option C, help. And option D, performance analyzer. It's a very simple one, but yeah, you can need to answer that out. Okay, and number 5, to view the report relationship, from the left menu I need to open which view in the Power BI? Option A, data view. Option B, model view. Option C, report view. And option D, dashboard view. Answer that out in the comment section. So yeah, that's pretty much it all about I wanted to talk about into today's class. Now in the next episode, we will start our report development journey and we will do some sort of ETL process from scratch over there. So stay tuned to my next video. If you are for the first time to my channel, make sure you hit subscribe and press the bell notification to never miss any updates from my channel. Looking for any paid training program? The website link is available on the channel cover homepage. You can just check it out and check the description box for all the useful link, and stay tuned to my next episode. Till then, have a great day ahead. Goodbye.